Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, June 15th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I think I can safely say that the kinks we were working on in the Daily News Recap newsletter have finally been worked out. If you'd like a very succinct, emailed recap of the top local news, sign up. It hits inboxes at 7 p.m. every single night, and I'll drop a link right here in the show notes for you. But we do also have a lot of news, so let's get into it, shall we? And as Annapolis goes, so goes Anne Arundel County. Just a few days later, yesterday in a 6-1 vote, the County Council approved County Executive Pittman's $2.14 billion budget. So what to expect? Well, for starters, an increase in income and property taxes. Key items in the budget do include 41 new police and firefighters, raises for librarians and school nurses, a housing trust fund for those with housing insecurity, $1 million for the food bank, which I wholeheartedly agree with, an 8% raise for school employees, and an increase in the starting wage for all teachers to $58,000, and about 200 new positions in the school system. Now, the school administers their own budget. The county just funds it, just gives them the money. It was a bipartisan vote with District 7 Shannon Ledbetter voting against. And it is open with much fanfare, much music, and a really ugly cake. The Hillman Garage is officially open with free parking through 11:59 p.m. on Monday. The mayor, the county executive, and the governor all spoke and celebrated the moment as the project was actually completed 2 months earlier than originally planned. Remember, there are no gates, and you treat it like a metered parking spot. When you park, you have to prepay for your time, and if needed, extend it to avoid a ticket. You can pay with the Parkmobile app, the kiosk in the garage, or via text, and there are instructions on how to do that in the garage. And I'll tell you, I am so glad that this was done. I truly feared for my life walking down those steps of the old garage, and when I parked and I could look below and see the floor below me, I'll tell you, it was very concerning. Long overdue. Now, we do have a bit of a respite, though. October, when the city dock will begin undergoing renovation, and that's going to last 3 years, which could be painful. Millie and Ronnie will be looking flashy in their new duds. They are two of the Annapolis Fire Department's canine dogs, and they will be getting body armor vests, courtesy of the National Police Organization and vested interest in canines. The custom-made vest will be delivered in about 8 to 10 weeks, and we got to keep our canine officers well protected. Now, I know that this is going to be very hard for many people to believe, but I am not a rap music aficionado. But apparently in the rap world, Rakim is a pretty big deal, and he and R&B singer Vivian Green will be headlining the Juneteenth Festival this weekend. Rakim is half of the duo Eric B. and Rakim. Organizers do expect close to 10,000 people to attend the parade and festival. It does kick off Friday night with a sold-out VIP gala and continues on Saturday with a noon parade, and that's going to go in the opposite direction. It's going to start down at City Dock, head up Main Street, out West Street, to Spa Road, and then finish up at the Bates Athletic Fields, where an all-day music, culture, and arts festival will take place. It's all free. It should be fantastic. It should be fun. It's a great family event for all. And since it is a federal holiday, we are actually going to be taking the day off as well, so no DNB for you on Monday. And this is way far away, but tickets are selling fast for the 18th annual Boatyard Beach Bash at the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park. Now, the VIP tickets, they're already gone. The date is September 9th, and new for this year, instead of those 2-drink coupon ticket things, it's going to be an open bar for general admission as well as food. Great food, great drink, great music, all for a great cause at the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park. You can go get those tickets at amaritime.org. All right, that's all I've got news-wise. Podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to hear from True Food Kitchen. And yes, I finally did get that edited. Next Saturday, we're going to hear from Pasadena Yacht Yard. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. All right, so now you just need to hang tight because we have George Young from DCMDVA Weather here with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And, of course, we've got Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All that coming up, so hang tight.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, June 14th. Conditions were great across the Annapolis region yesterday, following a bit of rain Monday afternoon and evening, but we'll likely see some more rain in the PM hours today, ahead of mostly sunny skies through Saturday before another chance of rain returns to the area on Sunday. Look for mixed skies today with highs in the mid-70s to lower 80s, with clouds then building into the PM hours as a few showers and storms are expected. Ahead of sunshine in low to mid-80s Thursday, with more of the same Friday and Saturday before another chance of showers and storms Sunday, with highs in the mid or upper 80s across the region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info. So you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minute. Tonight, check out the ribbon cutting and official launch for Maryland Hall's new Media Arts Hub, their foray into the cutting-edge world of media arts. Today through Saturday, the Mid-Atlantic Antique Radio Club is having their annual Radioactivity Vintage Electronics Show at the Byzantium Center off of Riva Road. And Saturday and Sunday, be sure to check out the Mighty Creek Artists Guild Art Fest, with Part 2 coming up the following weekend. That's down at Honey's Harvest Farm in Lothian. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, Saturday there's their Learn to Knit June session starts. Then on Monday they have their first session of their toy knitting class. And registration is open for more classes coming up later in June, July, and August. At Blended Essentials in Severna Park, registration is open for their summer camps starting next Monday and running through August. Camps include making candles, soaps, bath bombs, lotions, and more. and each camp has a different theme. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today their Half Pint Kids Club is doing fruit kebabs with an early session at 11 a.m. and another one at 1 p.m. Then on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing apple pie in a cup. At Local by Design, on Wednesday, check out their Fused Glass Workshop. Over at Art Farm in Annapolis, on Saturday, they also have a Fused Glass Workshop for teens and adults. Sunday, there's Vibe Flow and Chill Yoga, this time at the Annapolis Farmers Market at the Navy Stadium. Then on Tuesday, there's Exploring Watercolors for teens and adults. And for their summer camps, starting on Monday and running all week, they have Environmental Mixed Media Camp for ages 8 through 12. And registration is open for lots more kids' art summer camps coming up, including Fearless Girls Photography, as well as camps for painting, kids' art, drawing, and more. At the Benjamin Banneker Museum and Park in Ellicott City, registration is open for their summer camps coming up later in June, and also in July and August, with age groups from 4 up to 11. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today at Bush Annapolis, there's Sewing Basics. On Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. On Tuesday, Glen Burnie is doing Little Artists Process Art. Odenton has a family art project with Gelly Printing. Discoveries has Summer's Steam Club doing Tinker Time. Deal has an art night with Art from Around the World Part 1. And Broadneck has their Broadneck Needlecrafter. Then on Wednesday, Linthicum has Steam Wednesdays with Pipe Cleaner Palooza. Bush Annapolis has Sewing Basics again. Glen Burnie has Maker's Night, Famous Artist Series. And Eastport has their Mad Hatters Knitting Club. Over at the Pongos Learning Lab and Coder Kids Club in Crofton, their summer camps start next week with a week-long gamers camp. The weeks that follow include camps for would-be YouTube stars, young inventors, game designers, roboticists, Minecraft builders, and young scientists. And at Annapolis Makerspace, there's still a couple of spots open for the soap making class on Friday the 23rd. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
It's another exciting weekend of affordable family fun at Prince George's Stadium with the Bowie Bay Sox. It kicks off on the 16th with our DL Hall poster giveaway for the first 750 fans and our Not Cancer Out of the Park night on Saturday. Back-to-back fireworks each night, and celebrate your Father's Day on the 18th with a pregame catch on the field. Get your tickets now by calling 301-805-6000 or anytime online at baysox.com. The Bowie Bay Sox. Let us be your 9-inning vacation.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.